Hey guys, so I just played one of the craziest games I've played um, in ranked in a while. I think one of the most fun back and forth army fighting games I've played in a while. Several times I thought, oh, I might lose this, but yeah, I happened to play this game off stream, so I did want to just go through the replay and do a little YouTube video for it because that would be a shame if people didn't get to see this game because it's probably the best game I've had this week, and of course it was off stream. So let's get into it. I'm playing French, and we got MTG Ward Tom as the Rus. We're on Dry Arabia, so I'm gonna speed up the beginning. I found the deer pretty quickly over here, which was nice, and I also end up running into these deer after my scout does some dumb shit for a minute, just chills. But he's already getting the deer. We fight over the deer, you know, whatever, typical boring stuff at the beginning. But yeah, the hunt, like I deny, you know, I'm happy with how much I deny, but he probably had a decent bounty. But I do manage to get most of my 2 deer packs and a couple wolves. We're gonna fast forward through the early game. I'm just doing a typical French build order. If you need a French build order, you should check out Beastie's YouTube for that. And he's doing a pretty typical Rus as well. So, all right. So pretty early, I decided I'm gonna go for a really early second TC, and I'm gonna get enough gold for a knight and wheelbarrow. I don't do that perfectly, but that's the build I'm going for. And I want to check the boar and make sure he's, you know, make sure he's not going for the boar, and we'll start watching the game in real time as soon as my first knight comes out. My first knight's a little delayed. I didn't have the food for it, but I do fight to get it out. I get it out in a second, and I get it out in just the right time because he goes for the boar. And if you play Rus against French, I would always advise getting spearmen before you go for the boar. That's just how I play it. But luckily for me, you'll see what my opponent did. Here comes my first knight. And he doesn't build a wooden fortress or anything here. He just gets the boar. I guess maybe his wood income's a little messed up right now. I don't know. You could always just buy the wood as well. He has tickets. But yeah, no wooden fortress on the boar or anything. And here comes my knight. I'm just not sure what he's doing. He doesn't even have the collection building on, and you see a villager's running all the way back, but I think he's getting nervous because, I don't know. But I get a couple kills here, and at this point, I'm obviously thinking, wow, I'm getting my second TC, and I think I killed 2 vills. And all this idle time of him running away to the boar and back, I was like, I'm going to be so far ahead. But this guy is a good player. I don't know what happened with this. He messed up clearly. But yeah, he is not a bad player, and you will see that. You'll see that as the game goes on. He responds really well with military massing to the French. But I do think I was just too far ahead for him maybe to catch up it, because I killed the 2 vills. And he had all that walking time that didn't pay off. He doesn't have double broad axe. He doesn't have a wood. He doesn't have a wooden fortress buffing his wood yet either. And I did some damage to a vill here, but I didn't manage to get the kill. I probably should have gone back in for the kill, maybe. I don't know. But I didn't want to lose any knights. I felt like I was ahead, and I'm getting my TC now. And this was a really bad TC placement. I wasn't paying attention to it, to be honest. Yeah, don't do this. It should have been like here. But yeah, I was more focused on it's time to escalate. So I was throwing down another stable, 2 archery ranges. Looks like he does get his wooden fortress back here to buff the wood. But yeah, this feels bad as a roost player. You don't want to be on the berries here. So I start escalating, I start pumping units out. And I kill the other boar. I don't want him getting that bounty. And I should have gone for this earlier. I should have taken the boar earlier, this one. But I do take it eventually. And this one. So. I don't know what my vills are doing. Yeah, I'd end up just building the mill because of how bad my TC is. Unfortunate, but it's only 50 wood, right? It's not even that much for French, maybe. So, probably worth it to just save them the walking time because there's like 5 deer here. So you see I'm building up an archer mass. I come scout to see what I can attack with my archers. And this is what I see. Looks good for archers. And this is when I go ahead and switch into barracks as well, because I know that he's going to respond with knights to my archers. One mistake I made in this game is not making a second barracks early enough, but that's okay. Eventually I throw down 2 more barracks. But yeah, as soon as you get up a decent mass of archers, you know, like as French, and you see something like this, you can go ahead and just get in there. One mistake I made here as well is I should have maybe targeted the villagers instantly and got another vill kill. But instead I just wipe out some spearmen, which is good for me, and then I come back when I see this being made, and I do get a kill or 2. 2 kills, nice. So now I've killed 4 vills. And at this point I know he's gonna know that he needs to mass. Oh my god, he's on 3 TC, I didn't even know. Dude, guys, this is the first time I've seen this 3rd TC, by the way. That's how bad my scouting was this game. Insane, actually. Man, no wonder he had so many units. This game's even crazier than I thought. Yeah, because this is my first time watching the replay. I never saw this TC when I played. I never got any of this done here. Oh wait, well maybe I did send a knight this way eventually, but I never noticed the TC. So I just start massing at this point. I've killed 4 vills. I have map control. I've prevented boars. I know that I should be able to win this game, but it doesn't go as smoothly as I want it to at first. You'll see. Really fun battles. And I'm scouting here because I want to stop his food income. I want to catch him if he goes onto the deer. So I've got a couple knights out this way. I'm looking for something, but he scouts this immediately. And thankfully, I have good enough micro to save my knights here. I'm paying attention. I don't think I saved the scout though. He's dead. But I do pull up my archers for this. And then I decide to just back away because he has spearmen and knights. And I only have 2 knights here right now and the archers. It would have been a pretty close fight. I maybe could have won, but I decided just to back away. And meanwhile, I'm watching this gold. And just massing more units back here, which I will get involved in the fight pretty soon. Man, 3 TCs, that's crazy. Crazy. You see how much farms he's having to build. That's the struggle. Struggle bus. So my siege engineering is about to come in. Things are about to get spicy. But you can see he's doing a really good job of massing units to respond to my army. Man, the 3 TC thing is still blowing my mind. He was probably gonna put his TC here. I'm realizing that now. He was gonna put his 3rd TC on this boar, and that's why he was just gathering without a wooden fortress or anything. Very bold move, but against French to go naked out here and try and build a TC. So this fight, this is my first time he sees I have my own spearmen. So I kind of give that away for free, and then I don't do anything with it, but I wasn't quite ready to push, so I didn't have the rams yet. Maybe I shouldn't have even shown my hand there. Something to think about. So he drops 5 archery ranges. Oh my god. I didn't notice this. 5. Holy. The thing is, I have total map control, right? Like, he may have 3 town centers, but I have total map control right now. Wow, the knights. Now I finally start taking the boar. I should have done this way earlier, by the way. Here we go. Now, I was outmassed here, but I still managed to do some good trading in this, because I am ahead, and I do take down a TC. I thought I was taking down his 2nd. Turns out I was taking down his 3rd TC, not his 2nd. So I do get value out of the rams, because they do destroy this TC. And then I send them to do more damage. And I managed to retreat my army to some reinforcements I have, and I'm able to hold off a counter push. But I was not sure, like, at this point I was kind of wondering, like, how he had so much units, how he was responding so well with all the early damage I'd done. Well, the answer is this TC in the back that I didn't know about, so. And I'm still trading here a little bit, just because I didn't notice these guys still fighting probably, but I do back up all my units to here in just a moment. Yeah. I hope I don't lose this knight, but it looks like I probably do. Nah, this knight will escape. And at this point I'm like, fuck. Because I'm not sure if he's ahead or if I'm ahead anymore. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that I want to just keep being aggressive. So I keep massing units here in the middle. And he does kill that knight because I wasn't paying attention. That's rough. But we're good. And don't worry, I'll do something with these bills soon. He must be spending his gold a lot in the in this. I don't know. Kind of curious about how much gold he's mining. Very curious. Maybe he's floating some resources. Oh my god, he's floating wood like crazy. Why is he mining so much more wood when he has 2100? I guess more farms? But I mean, why do you need so much more wood? I don't know. Interesting. I mean, he's been under pressure, so he's been under pressure. He tries to move out for these berries, but I'm still just big aggression here. Massing units again. And I have enough production to get all this out quickly, you know. Thankfully. I'm floating the idea of castle, but ultimately I decide to put it all back into units. And this is where I'm like, okay, let's take our knights. Let's find where he's getting food. I know his food resources have to be limited. And I'm getting berries here. He noticed before me. We both had berries here. So I do lose some of these villagers, but I decide to instantly counterattack while he's chasing the villagers, because I know his army's here. So I counterattack here and start killing vills here. And my knights just go in and start doing work on the vills. Which is nice. Meanwhile, I take this out. And I'm killing all kinds of stuff in his base. And I'm just queuing so many more units forward. And my knights, I just keep them running through the base looking for more vill kills. And yeah. This is bad for a moment with all the knights on my archers, but I get a few more spears, I get my knights out, so. And I think he manages to destroy these, but after this fight I still was kind of like, damn, that was a close fight. You know, I killed a lot of vills, but look at his army mass. And I think maybe if he keeps just pushing towards my base here, I don't know what happens, but I am able to back up my units again and just keep massing here. And you see how much idle time he's got right now. Idle, 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 idle. And I do manage to back up and I hold. And I'm massing again. Got a knight there, AFK, but I've got both boars. No, just total map control, you know. I had managed to retreat a lot of those villas from the berries down here. I retreated them back to my base, got up some farms. And, you know, going farms when you've taken all the food resources, that's not so bad, right? It's going farms before you get to take all the food resources. So at this point, I know he's got to be moving out for these deer at some point, right? He's desperate for food. And that's why I send my knights here. And I see his whole army's here. And my army's getting pretty big again. So in a second, I decide just to go ahead and push his army. I'm going castle. And normally I wouldn't, right? Like you always hear, don't push when you're about to get the castle upgrades. But I just had such a bigger force. I wanted to end the game and get castle behind it. So I managed to catch these vills coming out for the deer, which is just beautiful. Several more kills on the vills. I retreat the knights back to my main force. And I get up 2 more barracks. And at this point, we're about ready to end the game. And the last fight is so cool, guys. This was my favorite part of the game, obviously. But you got 6 knights, 37 archers, and 9 spearmen. And I've got 4 knights, plus 7 more knights, 11 knights, 9 spearmen, 21 archers, and more units just queuing. So I go straight for the raid with those knights. And then this fight is just... I just keep sending more knights in here. My archers are able to target the spears, and my knights just clean up the archers. And it was a beautiful sight. While I'm killing his villas at the same time. And then I managed to turn my knights back into the archer mass. A beautiful fight. And that is when the castle hits. Oh, the castle never even hit. He GG'd before the castle hit. I mean, I was about to get all these vills. So, it was a fun game. Maybe I shouldn't have even got the castle, but I did it. And yeah, I just wanted people who missed this game, because I didn't stream it, to maybe get a chance to see it. So, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Twitch. Alright, thanks guys.